U2S Media.
It's just impossible.
I was just watching Hall Pass.
No. Hold on.
Kind
But
of the same.
before we go there, like let's stay on that. Let's stay on that. Like with the women and not liking this because you know what I mean. Like I want to get into this because like this young gentleman, like he's an advocate for relationships with two women relationships. You know, two women married, sister wives, if you will.
What?
So could you like break down, a little bit of that for us, man, and your thoughts on that subject?
You mean
Sister wives.
sister? Oh,
Yes.
I mean.
It is we back.
Welcome to another dope episode of Up to Something with your host, Trapper D fucking guy,
Bill Bixby.
and as always, we're here to give you the real.
But as we always do, we gotta shout out the engineer, Pablo,
Pablissimo.
aka Trap That Teasy,
Yeah, you're my prop, man.
aka.
Don't get nothing else.
Ready, cuz.
What's up, cuz?
What's that, bro?
Hey, man, today we got a dope guest, another one of our family, a better special person to us, the most eligible bachelor in Orlando,
The most interesting man in the
the
world.
most internationally known interested man in Orlando, man. We want to give credit out to my cuz, Twan, man. Appreciate you being here, cuz.
Okay.
Blessing us with your grace.
Like motherfuckers be thinking this our big cousin.
Man,
They
y'all
definitely
come
do,
on,
right?
crazy.
Like,
And
that's
that
my
happened
cousin.
multiple times. Nigga
Yeah.
come out and said, "Oh, you Twan cuz? No, nigga, that's my cousin. I'm a big cousin." Yeah. Of course, we got Frank back, man. He always a welcome guest.
That's good to be
You know
here.
what
It's
I'm
good to be
saying?
here. It's always good times here.
But yeah, man, we back again for this quarantine era. We still in here. We still locked down, so we still giving y'all the real as usual. Things that's been going. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, before we get started, when we get a new guest, they got to get these questions real quick. The personality 5.
We definitely want to get a rapid fire.
Let's get that out of the way, man.
That's not so rapid.
Ready to look up?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. I'm gonna start easy, man. Who is your hero?
My mama.
Salute.
Give us a little bit about it before he get wild.
But she did it by herself. She never cracked, never fold, man. She taught me everything I know.
I feel
Everything I need to know, man. What I do for my boys, I get that from her.
Hey man, salute to that, man. Shout out to family. Shout out to
Auntie, what up,
Shout
baby?
out. Look at her. You ain't know you was gonna get them jewels today.
All right. 2 of your pet peeves.
Just like
The ladies might want to know this.
in general,
Take notes.
like
Yeah,
in general,
in general.
pet peeves,
In general.
Just any pet people.
just like a loud person,
Okay.
like female or
female,
male, just like
extra.
just
Yeah.
extra for
Doing
no
the most.
reason. Gotta be extra
Gotta
loud.
be yeah.
Look at me type of person. I don't,
Gotcha.
don't really like that too much.
Attention seekers.
Yeah. I'm real low key, so
Yeah.
real chill. Second pet peeve. I don't know, man. That one big for me.
Yeah.
Really, that's like the biggest thing for me. Can't really.
I would like to think that you were a little more shallow than that.
What do you mean?
I just would like to think that. So you ain't got no pet peeve like me. I got pet peeve like if I would a chick like she can't have fucked up feet. Like I don't care how bad the girl is. If her feet fucked up, that's just a pet peeve. I won't fuck with her. Like you ain't got no kind of pet peeve. And I ain't just saying it got to be
Well, we
female.
talking about in general.
But in general, like, I would think that you would just have more.
I mean, that's one. But
that's the biggest one, pretty much. That's one of the
with female.
female,
But yeah, and it's
that's
more
the
female
biggest.
than male. You know
Okay,
what I'm
okay.
saying?
But that's more of your
But
biggest
that's
one.
the biggest one.
Just being a loud female. I feel
yeah,
you.
just
Okay,
loud
yeah.
and
Just
Cause that that's way opposite of me. So, I like to chill. And
Chill,
I
low
hate
key.
to be like if I'm with you
Yeah.
and you like that, and then I'm. You know,
Throw my balance
you
on.
making me feel weird.
Yeah,
man. I
yeah.
can't. I can't.
You're doing
do
way
that.
too much.
Yeah.
I feel you.
But I don't know. I think that's the only.
That's good though.
So you only got one.
I believe if I come up with something else,
Okay.
I'll
All
write it down.
right. We're going to next question. Okay. If money was no object, what would you do in your time? What would you do with your time on a daily? No worries.
No worries.
Unlimited money.
I ain't gotta go to work.
Unlimited money.
You just got money. You can do what you
You
want.
praying money.
I don't know, man. I probably just relax. You know, I like to day drink, so I probably.
Every day. I was gonna bring that up in the podcast about day party.
You know, I like to day drink. It's like my favorite thing to do when I can do it.
Yeah.
But if money,
I mean, you can't day drink every day, bro.
I would day drink every day.
On the daily.
Every day.
On the daily. What would you do time on the daily?
I don't know, man. With that much money, you probably taking flights, like, but that's every day.
Travel. Okay, travel.
Yeah, I would say travel.
Travel. Okay.
That's a good one. Travel.
Yeah.
I definitely would travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'll be day drinking while I'm
Yeah, I'm definitely day drinking.
I'm day drinking while
Wherever I'm going, I'm pouring up.
I feel you.
Please,
No,
yeah.
that's definitely
So
us.
question number 4. All right, like we ask everybody this question because we usually get like the best response from this question.
Okay.
Okay, what's the craziest thing you've ever done in the name of love?
Have we actually doing this?
Yeah.
We have?
Yeah.
Oh,
Squad them.
we did when they was him and Fly. But that was the only person.
Yeah.
He was the only person. So yeah. This usually we get the females, man.
The craziest thing, I mean, I ain't too crazy, but I don't know, maybe like a little simple little pop up. But that also goes back to
Stalkerish.
No, not even. I done pulled one before. Listen, I don't care who you
I think
with.
we all have.
Exactly. I don't care who you with.
Had a
but-
chick that you don't have the.
But that also goes back to like how just like I am. I feel like if I'm doing too much, and that's me out of my
Now,
character.
you know me.
what I'm
That's
saying?
how I am too. If
So
gotta go
it ain't too crazy. I ain't never did nothing too crazy.
Because
But
I'd rather let you go than
right,
get
if
too
it was
crazy.
something like I would have to say, it's probably like a pop up, like. God,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? You said you were here, but you know you ain't here type of thing. But nothing too crazy. Like I ain't never jike nobody up and nothing. Like
I done got crazier than you, bro. But that's okay. I'm like you, but I'm not like you. I can get
You
crazy.
a little bit
a
little further.
When I drink, I can get to that level.
Okay.
Like as long as I'm sober, I'm with you. I'm like, hey, we stretch. But when once I'm, hey, I'm out.
Right.
Anything can pop off.
Okay, so since you're ladies, man, I'm gonna give you one more question for the ladies. They might want to know.
Mm.
It might be somebody watching
These
this.
jewels.
Okay. The name of your first crush.
Oh, he gonna hit with that one.
Damn.
That is
first crush.
First crush.
Like way back to like grade school.
First crush.
First crush.
First.
Man, that's crazy. Dang, what is going on? This going on something?
Yeah, it's definitely going on site.
Man.
You gonna be people gonna see your shit. Yeah, we got a good amount of fans. We got over 100.
I can remember my first crush was I want to say first grade. Miss Williams. I remember this class for some reason. Her name was.
I'm about to say the teacher.
No, not the teacher. Her name.
I'm about to
was
say.
in Grand Avenue Elementary, first grade.
Salute.
O-
Okay.
Olivia. I ain't saying no last name.
No, you gotta give up all that shit. She know who she is.
I remember the last name.
You remember her last name from way back then?
That's
That's
good.
right.
Yeah.
That's that
Better than
crush.
me.
You always.
That's
But look, the crazy thing about it, that's why I was saying we friends on Facebook. We don't really interact like that. I
Yeah,
never
but you
really,
still remember.
yeah, I never really interacted with her like
Yeah.
ever actually. Like that was my crush in first grade.
You just left it.
I think we went to school a couple years and then we
Yeah.
grew up.
Exactly.
And then it was like, oh look at
Yeah.
such and such.
No.
You know.
Salute.
But I remember a lot of my crushes.
Mm.
I ain't
Olivia.
have too many of them.
Might still got a chance.
Yeah, she was.
Most of but bachelor.
You still how she look? Huh?
Yeah.
She still.
Oh, you think
She still right?
Yeah.
So she looked good and you remember her last name.
went alright.
I definitely remember.
Hey,
that.
but you remember those. See, but women don't. But you know.
I mean, I remember a third grade one.
But you know, women like to make it seem like we don't care about things like that. But we human too. Like we have, but we just not flaunting that stuff out like how women is. We ain't gonna go and broadcast a lot of that stuff on a regular basis like women would do.
Right.
You feel me? But women think that because we don't do it that we don't have it. Man, we got crushes, we got girls that we like that we never said nothing of, you know?
Never. I never interacted.
Because it's harder for us to do it than for women. Because women are used to people always coming to them. It's not easy for women don't just come to like I don't care even if you was a high school at that grade and you know younger, they just want to come and talk to a man. You just gotta come to them. That's chivalry or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
Just-
man.
So women got it the easier way, man.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes,
I say it all the time. And they know they do.
they know they do. Even though they try to,
They know.
but they know. You know, you already know.
Any time of the day they can make it happen.
They can make it happen.
And I mean anything.
Anyway,
yeah,
they could just be going to the grocery store. Like, bam, there it is. It's
it's gonna happen.
somebody giving them some love.
Yeah.
So I feel you. But since we, our podcast up to something, we always talk about something. We try to promote. So we jumped into the 5 cousins, but we also like for you to promote yourself, man, and always promote what you got going on and let people know. I know you, like you said, you more quiet, so you ain't really got no big Instagram shit jumping or no, but
No.
but you very interacting with your kids and sports. So
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
Just working, taking care of kids.
But you the
just
sports dad though.
I am
You gotta. I feel like you should flaunt that because you are
The dad
a
of the year.
sports dad though. Like you're a sports dad.
Yeah.
Every year.
Everybody like sports dad. What we do, but you, every sport, you all a part of.
Right.
That you promote that in them, which is good, man. We need more of that, especially in our black community with our kids. And which is so dope. Like when because you're a black dad, and you're not with your baby mama. And not that y'all beefing, but it's just like y'all not together. So everything you do is off of you.
Right.
And so we always want to big up that shit because it don't get smiled upon enough.
Yeah, single dads don't get.
It don't get smiled because it's always.
I mean, and I'm not doing it by myself.
No, that's what I said. That's why I said I don't want to make it seem like she bad. Exactly, they. But that's why I said. But still, what you able to do, what you do.
Yeah.
Because a lot of dads don't do it, and a lot of relationships don't work out.
Going on that note, like maybe like this may inspire somebody, man. Like give us like what you think inside you made you, what happened to you throughout life that made you that type of dad?
Well, he touched on it earlier with his
it's just my mama, but also it's just, I think it's natural, man. It should be a natural thing to want to take care of your kids.
And want to do everything.
Right, so I want to see them do whatever they want to do, be whatever they want to be. And if I got to support that, I want to support it, obviously, then I'm just going to do it. So, it ain't even like, I feel like, and not to throw shots at some dads, I feel like some dudes just like overly do it. I don't really like, I'll post more of what they got going on, but I won't, like you'll rarely see, and I kind of feel like I need to do more.
We had CC's Pizza today.
You know what I'm saying, right? You don't really see too many pictures with me and my kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's mostly like me showing them and stuff like that. Not that it's a problem, but I'll a lot of times when it be like, look. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not that genuine because the dude obviously there, but the fact that you just kind of like,
it's really about them.
I'll never really do that with my kids, but I also feel like maybe I should just start
doing it.
Taking pictures and doing stuff like that.
Man, like people want to be glorified for doing something they're supposed to do.
But that's not what's up. And that's kind of what I was just kind of hinting at a little bit.
Yeah.
You ain't got it.
And the reason I say that, my son, he just came into town, and we was doing things, and then somebody, spurred up like, oh, you should take some pictures. But to me, it's like, I'm okay with. It's not. I don't need the pictures. You know what I'm saying? The moments matter for me. Like the actual being there and able to do the things is way more better than the picture. Even though you should have memories, and I feel like you sometimes cause damn, like I should get out here and take a couple of pictures just to show like I'm here doing it because it kind of seems like it's just everybody else with my kid. But it's just like I'm just happy for the moment to be there. And, hey man, I'm here with him. He doing it. We enjoying it. It's a moment. He'll remember. I remember. And to me, I'm kind of selfish. Like that's all that really matters for me. Like as long as he remember what we got going on. They my kids. It ain't really for other people. For me, that's why I don't post like you. A lot of my kids like that. I'm not an overabundant shower.
And the good thing about like living right now, when we come up, it's Polaroids and big books. You gotta go to Auntie's house.
Sit there and take her pictures and edit.
But right now, man, everything's so digital. Like I run across pictures that I be like, damn, when did I take this? Like in clouds and stuff. So I want to do a good job of like storing them.
Documenting.
Right. So when it comes
so when it's time it too,
right?
You do
like,
it.
Man, look, man.
You can make you a real portfolio of it. And that's how I feel too. Save it in the cloud memory. So when I'm ready and I got because our kids are still young too, so they got so much more. So much more growing. So it's just like this only the tip. Like, this only the beginning. We ain't even when he they really get into dedicating and really know what they want to do and start. And then you can really take pride in it too because that's what they. So I feel you on that, man. And It's good though because especially we was gonna talk on this subject either with the dying of black people, with the one guy that just got shot, Ahmad.
Yeah.
But before that, in our own backyard, where the young boy who was supposed to go to Louisville, he got killed. So we losing our young black people, and it could be because enough black parents, and some people might point out that dad's not around, whatever.
Rest to their family, man.
For
Peace
sure.
out to them. But stipulations that make it seem like these things is always good to see a positive thing with fathers involved and stuff because, like, man, it's crazy out here. We know.
I'm telling you.
We gotta raise our kids in the same, jungle that we raised in, but it's a little dangerous. It's even more dangerous than we was growing up.
Right.
Because we was like when we was young, we was more connected though. I feel like even with the block, with the street, with your friends, like it was a
right.
Now it's like they ain't really friends like how they was. How
It's
we
a lot
was.
of competition. Mike Epps was talking about that. Mike Epps was saying how we're all attacking each other. That's why everything is going so bad, and everything's a competition, and you're attacking your people, and then you got the other people who's attacking us, and then we are them, and then it's like it's a never-ending chain of people just fighting. That's why we're getting so bad.
Yeah, man.
One thing I think, just in life, so not even like black on black, white on black, cops on black, but I think a lot of this like negative energy that everybody is just feeding and giving to each other, it's really because of like this social media age that we live in. It's just so terrible.
Like social media, like we got more depressed people now than ever, man. And it definitely come from social media. People looking at other people's lives. You know what I mean? You get to see all the rich people lifestyles and how they live, man. You feel inferior. I want to do this, but it's not meant for everybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody ain't meant to be rich, man. At the end of the day, most people can't even handle being rich. 90% of people can't handle being rich, man. That's why it's like lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
To get $1 million out your family.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, you're right.
it's a bunch of mental shit that go into social media, man.
And that's why I don't do a lot of that. I think that's just really how I just wanna. And I was thinking about on the way over here is that I don't want to be the person to be just like, oh, I got this, But and then it come around like, man, that's my cousin, man. I know Twan ain't, I know Twan ain't doing it like that.
Yeah.
That scares me, man.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't dare put myself out there like that.
Exactly.
So when people do it, it's just so weird to me, man. And I'm telling you, it's just that social media shit, bro. It's crazy.
Some people don't understand that the rich people are posting the best parts of their life.
Of
Like
course.
they're posting the most
Exactly.
fun that they can have. They're not posting everything. They're not posting the downs. And sometimes rich people got worse downs than we got. Like
Yeah, of course, because they still human. They still go through the same things that a broke person do. They just have more money, and then they're popular, so it's just in the spotlight. But they still go through the same things you do. Money don't stop problems.
No, not
Life's
at all.
still gonna come, man. So
I mean, I'm gonna say a good thing about social media. We're all strapping young gentlemen here. The best thing about social media, maybe all the beautiful women I get to see, this chilling, this scrolling, man. I would have never known there was that many beautiful women in the world, man.
Yeah.
listen,
I swear.
I mean, social media.
Social media.
It's the up and down.
and for us, bro, like especially
Social
us
media's a
of
beautiful
our
thing,
ages,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing
It's
because
dangerous, though.
Oh,
That's what
man.
it is.
it's dangerous, especially because
That's anything, though.
But
that you're
we was having this
Mhm.
conversation about, like, if you was in a relationship, is it okay to look at other women and stuff like through social media? And it's almost impossible not to,
Yeah.
because women feel like once you fall for them, your eyes are only supposed to be for them.
Mhm.
Like, you can't look at anything else. Nothing, like, for some reason they took all that desire out of you, and that's just impossible. Like, to not desire something else. You don't, just because you desire and it looks good, it don't mean you have to want it. But women hate the fact that you even want something that's not.
That's what
them.
you like.
That's what,
Yeah.
and it's crazy that for somebody to get in their mind that now that I've told you that I don't see nothing, like, that's impossible.
Mhm.
Like I tell them, it's just impossible.
I was just watching Hall Pass
No,
last night.
hold on.
It's kind of the same.
Before we go there, like let's stay on that. Let's stay on that, like with the women and not liking this because you know what I mean. Like I want to get into this because like this young gentleman, like he's an advocate for relationships with two women relationships. Two women married, sister wives, if you will.
What?
So could you like break down, you know, a little bit of that for us, man, and your thoughts on that subject?
You mean
sister wives?
Sister wives? Oh,
yes.
I mean, I ain't never been in that situation before. It's just something.
But you do want to be.
Oh, for you mean like okay?
Right.
I get what we.
I mean,
polygamy. I want to say polygamy.
From the post and stuff.
Right.
But I feel okay. Yeah, we can.
So I mean, I done had a lot of conversations too about with like different females about it, and they some are like, oh, okay, that makes sense, but some of them, it's just a mindset. You just have to find that right
person.
Right.
Exactly.
That's down with it. I haven't. I don't believe so, and I haven't really
been looking
like trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
It's just something that
happened,
if it happened, then I'd be like,
damn,
that's crazy.
Perfect.
But I guess polygamy is with 2 girlfriends. So my whole thing about what I be posting is that
clean it up.
Is that I would like for my girlfriend to have a girl. Right? So I don't want the third to be
you
my
trying
girl.
to be you trying to be young drug. My girl.
My girl got a girlfriend.
Okay,
right.
okay.
So,
but that's a different way. So you
right,
don't
so
have to have
really
a girl.
same. No, I don't.
Yeah, it's not really the same. It's not having 2 girls. Your girl has a girl. But I feel you on that.
That's why.
But I want to hear why you want that, because I feel like me and you might be the same reason why you would like. You don't need to be with that other girl, but you need her to have a girlfriend.
And it's not a necessity,
But
but
I'm
it's
just
something if it happened,
it would work.
I think it'll work. I don't know how
Why
long.
you would think
the
it would
question
work? But why would you think it would work?
you
Is what I'm saying. Why would you think it would work though?
But because the only way it will work is if my girlfriend was already attracted to women,
girl.
right? So and then she would have to be open to us hanging. So now when you bring up this type of relationship, the first thing everybody think about is like, oh, you just want to.
Sex. That's what I'm saying. But we're not even talking about that part.
No,
I'm
I mean that's included. That will be included. You know what I mean? But it won't be like.
We're gonna get to that too later.
Yeah, it won't be like every night. Like she's living here with us. My whole thing is I enjoy having fun and stuff. I can have fun with just my girlfriend, right? But if I'm like, or if she like, yo, we should invite such and such to go to the beach today, then I'll be like, okay, that's a bet. Then we can all hang out, we chill, we enjoying ourselves. And if we want to go back later on and do that, that's fine. But we don't necessarily have to. But I wouldn't mind the company of.
It's kind of like what's his name, Tiana Taylor and what's his name relationship. Like she'll bring a girl and they'll do something, but it's not something they always do. But if it did happen, it's kind of free for that.
And it wouldn't even be like. I wouldn't even want my girl to be okay with me and her doing our thing,
y'allself.
right?
Yeah.
If she was, that's fine. But if she's like, fuck no, y'all better not ever.
You'll still be straight.
Right. Fuck no. Hey, we not fucking this up.
Let me make sure I ain't understanding. Like you'll be cool with your just your girlfriend having sex with her and you can't.
No.
Well, I mean, I would be. Yeah. I would be if I'm out of town or I'm, whatever the reason is. She just like, man, I just feel like
together, but it'll never just be them and the other girl by themselves.
Right. Unless she was just explicitly saying that's fine. But if it wasn't, then whatever. But yeah.
But the question though, what if the other girl want to get her kicks off with your chick though?
No, that's what I was saying. That's what I was about to say. That's fine too.
Okay.
But you know what?
That's all me too.
When I just said that, I remember seeing, and I don't know if this may planted a seed in my head, but damn, who was it? It was a show back in the day, or not back in the day, but I think it was Love and Hip Hop. I think Remy Ma was kind of like down with that, with her. I think it was her. I hope I'm
it might. No, it might be. I think you.
But Remy Ma straight up told her dude was like,
she like,
you chilling tonight? I'm finna go
get the bitch. Yeah,
right.
I think I remember that.
I was like, damn, that's gotta be the life.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even be mad, but I know, later on, if I'm like, yo, it's great, y'all be recovered. You know what I'm saying? Then that'll be cool too. But if she just wanna,
she can't
I feel like having
all the time.
some girl times.
Y'all want to do something, but I would still want to see them.
Of course, but I'm saying I wouldn't want to.
I don't have to be
all the time,
but I would want to be able to be involved sometimes, even if I'm not actually touching and stuff. I would still want to have.
Yeah, and
if
I think it all just depends on like the dude too, because some dudes not with it.
How would you put up with both of those girls like attitudes and
But see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
That's what I was thinking too.
That's her girlfriend.
But we was gonna get
No, I mean that is her girlfriend,
Yeah.
but we all have to be just
Exactly.
clear understanding of what's going on.
Yeah.
She has no reason to be mad at whatever the fuck. If she want to be mad because my girlfriend mad, then okay, bad. But you can't. Me and you can't be mad
at each other for no real
reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So if
That's when I'm
if
feeling
you
started.
mad at me because she mad at me like, oh Twan, you know you shouldn't have did such like, or
Yeah,
you should have done,
yeah.
you should have talked to. I'm like, damn, you know, they both yapping at me, but
Yeah.
they yapping at me because of my
Her
girlfriend,
Yeah.
not
Exactly.
because of what
You and her got.
about,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah, no outside
Right.
drama. It ain't outside. There's actual drama that already be there.
Yeah, man.
And
Like-
it's not, and like I said, it's not all sexual, man.
No.
Because at the same time, if they like, if she like, babe, let's go to the mall. I hate fucking shopping. I hate shopping with a woman. Because if I'm going to the mall with a woman, I'm looking for something like this.
Yeah, to sit
So
down.
I'm gonna sit down, but nah, man, call girl and y'all gonna hang out for the day. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
That's
I
a
was gonna go
benefit
towards
too,
what
sort of,
the
kind of.
benefit for me.
definitely
Like
attribute.
I would and that's what I was actually about the benefit. Like that's why I was actually what's the benefits for you, because that would be like sometimes you don't have to put up with some of the stuff that you just don't want to do as a male to do with a female. So you need a female friend. Like, oh yeah, you and your girl can go do that shit. Y'all can go out and have girls' night and do the shit. Like go to the mall because I don't want to. I'm
Right.
like you too. I don't want to walk in through every other store with you. Like
Right.
I'm going.
And like I want to keep saying, because I know some people out here thinking probably like, well, you just want to throw her off on the girl when you don't want to. No, when if I know that I done sent my girl to the mall too many times with girl,
Yeah.
no, it's me and Baby.
Yeah.
We finna go to the mall. I'm finna sit on
It's
the
a
bench.
balance.
Yeah, I'm about to sit on the bench and you know, we shopping today. Yeah, we shopping today.
It's not going to just me pulling you off.
Yeah, I'm
on
not
that
gonna
person.
always
No.
throw you off on her because I don't want to go to the mall with you every other.
But shit, well, one of the reasons I asked that question too, because I do see you post that, man. You know, you stand in the paint with it.
Yeah.
You stand in the paint with it. But like one thing I do think about that is like I see a lot of guys. That's why I'm glad you answered the way you did. You see a lot of guys like, oh, I want 2 wives. I want 2 girlfriends or whatever, and we gonna live together and all that. Like, no, that should never work, man. That should never work because the reason that you got 2 girlfriends is because your thirst is so strong that you need more than one woman. So you're gonna get 2, and then shit, you're gonna get tired of them. Then you're gonna want to get 3. So it don't really make sense to have more than one girlfriend. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't see how those
Just get you a girl that like
relationships
her.
like that. I don't know how they work. It's and I was about to say earlier, and you kind of caught me when I started saying like in the long term. I don't know. I couldn't see myself being 70 with 2 girlfriends.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if my girlfriend got a girlfriend and we getting up there in age, and she just like, you know what, babe, we probably need to cut that off.
Yeah.
Cool. We had
Fun.
we
Yeah,
had
for
fun
that time.
with
Yeah,
girls, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly.
And if
Make some memories.
right,
But that's all it's really about.
yeah, and
Get real that
but
time.
girl also has to understand, like, baby, this is not long term, but you still have to take that person's feelings in, and so it's gonna be a tough situation at some point.
All right,
maybe.
quick question though.
Yeah.
All right, I was just thinking since that popped in my head. All right, the long term factor, the chick. Okay, the girlfriend the side chick, whatever you want to call her. She discussed it with your main chick. She want to have a baby, and so your girl agree, but they need you to. Would you play that part? Even though, yeah, if both of them want it though.
Of this catastrophe.
It's,
First of all, this ain't she hates me.
okay.
That's what it sounds like. And he was getting paid bands.
All right.
But that's a sticky thing because now his feelings are tied.
It's definitely feelings are tied. So I mean, because when you just said,
wait, who getting pregnant?
your babe said, "Oh, I want to cut it off."
The side chick want to get pregnant by me.
Yes. But just how he just kicked the
And
girl
his
to
wife
the
said-
side already.
but the wife said okay.
And y'all done lived y'all life with this chick, and now she got to find somebody else.
The wife said okay though.
Yeah, the wife agreed with it.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna be frank.
I don't want to do it.
Right now, it's too late.
Yeah, that's how I
As
feel.
far
I'm
as
way
age
too.
wise.
I mean, we ain't like
No, but
nigga, we
I ain't
passed.
trying to have kids.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, I understand.
35, 40, you know what I'm saying?
We in our window right
But
now.
I mean, there are people people in their 40s still have kids, but I understand that's not what you want though.
If we were rocking and rolling,
yeah.
me and my girl and her girl for a couple years, right?
All right.
And I'm still maybe in baby range.
It could happen.
It'll be. I probably would.
You okay with it?
I probably would think about it, but it also have to be like. I don't know.
But you're accepting her into your life after that.
But yeah, and that's the thing.
Like,
so now,
not take care of your baby.
now,
y'all a family now.
Yeah, y'all a family.
Right,
family.
and that's why. I'm kind of like.
Right.
I don't know.
And I'm gonna speak on why I wouldn't do it, because now it's not what we originally brought together. Now this is a whole new aspect to something that it was just supposed to be this.
Fun.
But when you bring, but I feel like this, you don't discuss this with her, so it's never just one conversation. Now we done did this. This has been in the making of a conversation about being pregnant. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all been thinking about this a while, brother. Be asking about a baby, nigga. Like this ain't no just hey, we should have a baby.
So it sounds like it's a short term thing then, because he said long run, but you said this sounds like short term.
So you gotta think about long term, short term. What are we talking about?
Exactly.
Are you talking 15 years? Are you talking
like
5 years?
it depends on how long you trying to keep her keeping her girlfriend. How long she want her girlfriend, or you want this girlfriend for her to have this girlfriend.
Things come in phases.
So like it seems like it's a lot of.
It's pretty much till they get tired.
It's a lot of stuff you gotta work, man.
But
work out.
It's definitely other things that gotta get tied into it that y'all have to have a conversation.
Exactly.
About when you're doing it, I guess.
But back to the
because bitches love to have
back
babies.
to
Go ahead.
the baby thing.
Yeah.
And I actually think I would consider it.
Yeah.
And the reason
That's real considerate, bro.
the reason why is because it also depends on the time.
That's what I'm saying.
So if we were rocking and rolling 5+ years like that, it probably won't, like where I'm at right now in my life, it probably won't be a 5-year plus thing that happens.
Right.
But if I was lucky enough to strike this up at 21, you know what I'm saying? And I brought her, we've been rocking, rolling for 10 years. I'm 31.
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
And she's still probably living her life. But if she's just like, man, Twan, I know how you take care of your kids, and man, you real good with them. You know, I talk to such and such. Like,
I trust you.
I trust you. I know you'll take care of my baby. I really want one. I don't know about all these other dudes.
I feel
Now she gonna be like you said. She's gonna be a part of my life forever at that point. But shit, we gonna put in 5-10 years already.
You're already a part of something.
So even if we was to cut that off, but I
can still rock with you even if we didn't work out.
Right,
I feel
just as
off for the strength of us
because we done been tight for a while. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all been even tighter because we did something that most people don't do. So that give you a closer bond.
Yeah, that does give you a very
close. A different kind of bond.
So that's the only reason why I would say I would probably think about it, but it depends on the length of how long that we're going. But right now, I
that's what's up though, bro. When you do outside the box stuff like that, you have to continue to think outside the box.
Yeah,
for work. So that's what's
exactly. You definitely got to keep the outside of the box going and keep that kind of. And it's always variables to things like that. When you dealing with situations, there's always going to be a variable that could switch it up. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think I could. Like I said, if I was 21, 35.
No, it's too late. I feel like it's too late because also you didn't put in 5 and 10 years.
And plus,
your relationship might be just like
stuck in our ways too. We kind of got our ways, and when you bring another person in, you got to kind of adapt to their way. Because nobody just brings the fun. It's gonna be some fucked up time too. It's gonna bring, you know. So you got to kind of get used to them people ways. So that's with me. I know with me in this level in my life, I couldn't do it. I probably could do it for 2 or 3 years.
Right.
Cause I'm still but like you said, when we hit 40, it's like I can't be doing this shit.
Right.
40 plus. Nah, I'm just not even trying to do this shit 40 plus. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you. But Terry, I feel like you want to keep the bitch forever. I feel like, bruh.
Why are you trying to figure out what
I'm just asking.
Can't be forever.
I ain't trying to keep the bitch forever. I'll just say, I just how he said it. You know, Babe said, "I'm done with this. Kick the bitch off." I was like, God damn.
Well, I we would probably have to have clear understanding at the beginning, like, well, you know, this probably won't last for
a long time.
Okay.
We will come to a point where we Gonna, not might.
Yeah.
Somebody
So,
for this.
So okay,
Somebody
so
for this
I
person.
got to understand. If your girlfriend, she have a man also, like if he have an understanding or like how would all that play? Because she still have to live her life. She can't just do straight fun.
Right. And I said that towards the end, like
Exactly.
she don't have to live her life.
Yeah.
So and I also don't want to like prevent her from living her life.
Exactly.
You know, so if she cool with, I don't know. It's gonna be
It's a lot of
really deep conversation.
I understand.
You have to find the right
Yeah.
person for that, bro.
Yeah.
You just really do.
Yeah.
You have
Or
to
somebody
find
that just,
the right person for that.
yeah, there's certain people out there that
Because
just,
you want to know one thing that I feel like it's harder for women to do it than men because women are more possessive, and even though men are possessive, but women really don't want to share you with other people.
Mhm.
They don't. It's just the thought of sharing you with another woman and you might loving them more kills anything for a woman about sharing.
Yeah.
That shit just women just it really fucks them up. So a woman have to really swallow her pride to be able to let another woman please her man. You feel me? It take a lot for a woman to do that. I feel so it's not easy for them to do.
Yeah, man. I just don't think like you should. If you got a girl, you should just y'all go out that feast, come back to the castle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the only way that shit ever gonna work. Cause everything else is gonna get messy.
But
and sometimes it's gonna get messy.
Nothing connected though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Feast, go back home.
I don't know, see, but I want something kind of connected. And that's my whole thing.
What if you want to
To her,
your
yeah.
girl gave you the green light with it? She's like, okay, we can bring another girl into it. Like, all right, bet y'all go pick the girl, but she just want like the ugliest girl. Like she just wants some.
Nah, we got standards.
So you want your girl
Like she wants some dude looking like she wants some. She wants some dude looking.
First of all, you're not my girl.
Big
That's
body.
what you want, bro.
That's
Clearly,
that's
we
What if she want just a girl version of you? What if that's what she want? A girl version of you?
we ain't
Like a girl Twan.
we ain't dating no dice.
Exactly. We ain't bringing in no studs.
Yeah, stud. We ain't dating studs.
That's not.
We're not bringing in studs.
Oh, that
What I want to do with this
What am I
stud?
doing with this surf?
I know
I mean, that's
I know
what
she
she
got
wants,
pussy
that's
and
what she
everything, but
wants.
what I'm gonna do with her? I can't fuck.
That's what she
What's her
wants.
name? The rapper? I know that.
Oh, Young
she's
M.A.?
I can't fuck.
I couldn't do it
I
either.
can't do it.
I don't
She's just
care how.
She's too
She too manly.
But then they like, man, damn, she's so damn fine. I be like,
Is she
what?
though?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I can't say. I feel weird saying.
I'm not saying she
like,
ugly, but-
then I feel
Yeah,
weird.
I
Like,
feel
damn, I
weird.
just call her.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I just call him.
fine.
I don't know.
Nothing shit.
I think I respect the fact that she sees herself as a man, so I don't even see her as a woman because she wants to see herself as a man.
Exactly.
So
Like
just
when
let
Kodak
it be
said
that.
he'll hit that shit, I
I
was
was
like,
like,
shit. I understand.
Yeah, I understand.
But
Yeah, but I don't see how
that's
you
a
do
no
it.
for me. Yeah, that's a no for
Yeah,
me.
so I feel you though.
So that's that.
Since like it's such a good topic about these relationships, and I want to talk on something that we talked about before about because with that topic I want to ask you how would you go about even bringing that up to have a girl? I know how you would do it. You done kind of fed the thirst trap through social media.
I mean, I had.
But I'm saying, so when you had,
conversations.
yeah, I'm gonna say, so how did you trigger this conversation to have it with women that you even wanted to have this kind of thing?
Have you already had this conversation?
Or have you had, I mean, you might not even had this conversation with them.
I've had this conversation.
So how did
with-
you initiate it?
But I haven't had this conversation with a girlfriend though.
Oh yeah, somebody that you was actually with the That's what I'm saying. So
Have
how
a
would
home.
you initiate that conversation to her if you was to be able to do it? How would you try to bring
I
it up?
have to already know, so I would not bring it up. If
So
I'm
would
not,
you tell her to go check your past posts?
No.
Okay.
I have to already know that you attracted to women.
Women, of course.
That's,
So that's number one. Yeah, of course.
So that's number
first
one. And then I probably just massage it in there at some point, but not just like, hey, you ever thought about having a girlfriend and you still be my girlfriend? I wouldn't do it like that, but I would definitely play it soft, play it slow.
You gotta be smooth with it, finesse.
Yeah, you gotta
You know,
be smooth.
look, might say something today, might say something on next Thursday.
Maybe
You know?
3 weeks before
You
you
know,
break up.
you got to see.
Like you keep saying it.
Right, so I'm gonna bring it up.
I feel you. I would do the same thing.
And just in case if y'all ain't know, this nigga is smooth as iceberg slim. This nigga is smooth as iceberg slim. Okay? Just in case if you don't know, you better ask somebody.
And and because the reason I get into uncomfortable conversations is because when we was having the conversation, the other day when we was out with Cuz, we was talking about how women men have allowed women to get in a space now that they feel like, what's the word? I don't want to say they're dominant, but it's like they feel like they can treat you some kind of way because of they got men on the back end giving them.
Women,
you know what I'm trying to hit.
Women in general, listen. Women in general, it don't matter who this woman is, how fine, short, ugly, big, small this woman is.
She got somebody.
She feel like she is the shit because of that muscle in between her legs. And that's just facts.
Yeah.
This is facts.
No,
cold hard facts. It don't matter what this woman look like.
But what I'm saying is that, but we got men out here. They already know that, but then we got men out here boosting them even more, and it's making it harder on us because of some of the tactics that they're using to get women. That's what I'm getting at. Because like, you informed me of being out here in the box, in the DMs, saying that they just gonna eat the pussy and not get nothing in return. No favors. It's not a favor for a favor. It's just gesture. And I want my viewers to know that I was caught off guard. Like, you know, I heard of it like whispers is like a folklore to me. It was a myth to me too. This was like a myth to me too. But I had heard whispers on this shit. But I never known nothing to happen around people that I know. You know, you hear about, I know, but when you find it, like, I know, like, I done seen it. That's like, and then, you know, now Pablo saying he knows, and it's like, wow, it's really niggas out here.
Listen. It's
doing
really,
these things.
and not just eating pussy. They will jump in the box first thing off the dribble.
That's what I'm saying.
Ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like
we just.
And over the years, it definitely graduated to ass, bro.
Right, and so that's the crazy thing about it.
But it makes it difficult. And what I say for me, because I'm single, like I'm single. And you know, and I'm not. I feel like I'm still in my prime of being able to be out there and still be not too young but not too old. I'm at the prime where, so I know what I want and I know what I don't want. So I feel like I'm at that perfect stage in my life. But now hearing all this extra work you got to put in, it's like you can't even go holler at a bit so like at a bar and be like, hey, you know, I want to buy you a drink. She's like, I feel like the first thing she gonna say is you eating my pussy though. Like I feel like that's the next, like I hear this, but is you gonna eat my pussy? Because if not, I got like 6 niggas in my inbox. I ain't gotta give them no pussy or nothing. They just gonna eat this pussy and.
I ain't listen.
How you win against that?
I done heard stories that they don't even pull the pants past their knees, bro. It's ridiculous.
They treat you like bitches, man. They treating you like bitches.
It's terrible.
How I couldn't even like.
It's bro.
But do you see us though? We're like it's terrible.
But no, I'm
terrible.
It is
but
terrible.
I couldn't even imagine going to a chick house.
Went back when niggas was getting heavy.
I like her. Let's just say I like her. Bad love. I've been trying to get with her. And I ain't never said I was gonna eat a box or whatever. She done lured me to the house. We in the house, I'm thinking, I'm finna smack condoms. I done put that sweet game on her. We done chilled at the crib, we go into the bedroom, and then she hit me with the, oh, you can only eat the box.
That's a no food.
Like, I don't know how after that, after sitting there thinking and hearing that and said, oh, okay, well, fuck it. I'm just gonna eat this and leave it.
That's a no.
Like, I don't know how you.
Big no, bro.
I guess we just not. I guess. I guess our crosses. I thought we was dotting I's and crossing T's, but we wasn't. We was crossing I's and dotting T's. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's bold.
You know what I'm saying? That's some bold. That's some. I would feel some kind of way, I guess. But it's never happened.
That's disrespectful, man.
See, so I think at that point it depends on. I don't think that chick would, because you ain't coming at her like that. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying. I'm saying that, but that's what I'm saying. But because she got men in her box that will do it, she could be a little extra cocky with you about it because. And then let's say that when you say, she might say it just to see what you do.
Right.
But just even the unmitigated galls to even come out with some shit like that. It's kind of like you can't be surprised that women would do that now because you got niggas.
You got niggas doing it, though. That's why, bro. It's only
lined up, though. It's not even just, they got niggas lined up for it.
It was only a certain amount of time. Niggas is already doing this. Females gonna catch on to what niggas do.
Because clearly this is an old art.
Yeah.
This ain't no new art. This is passed down.
Oh, females think, this nigga got bitches out here just sucking his dick leaving his house? Alright, bad. Let me do this then.
And then, you know, shout out to our cousin Elle was on there, but she was saying that that's how we gotta look at it. Just like you used to have girls that. But then I had to think about it. Have I ever just had a bitch just say, hey, let me come suck your dick? and leave? It's
so
rare.
But
it's not something that happens.
So and that also goes with because I've never had a female that I haven't had sex with.
Yeah, just say, let me come suck your dick.
I've never had that.
Exactly, that's what I said. That's a rare thing. Just let me come suck your dick. So she come suck your dick, but you've never hit her before? And you ain't never know it. You met her at the club, she said, I'm just gonna go back.
Not at club, but like jobs.
But she know you. She done had time to get to know you. Y'all
you really just gotta be a head fiend.
Really?
Yeah. You gotta be just
you want to fuck something.
Yeah, exactly. Usually she finds you somewhat attractive.
That's why when y'all was like you'd rather get head. I was like sometimes I'd rather not get head because sometimes I've just gotten head from bitches and they might not know how to get head, so it's arguing. It's like it's aggravating. They're there for a long time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you're not feeling it no more.
Sometimes you just want to beat it up and get on that.
Yeah, like so.
Yeah.
It's not always the best thing.
Right. Well, I've never.
Yeah.
Had the pleasure.
The pleasure of just randomly.
No. But
I just don't know how it worked for us though. How does that benefit us though? That's why.
As far as these dudes in the box.
But even with the dudes, like, if you go out for a chick, like, and I was saying this, if you go and tell the chick all it takes is for you to eat a pie, she's not gonna give you no pussy. So what is your end goal though? Because I would think the end goal is to get the pussy.
And I think I had.
Wouldn't it be?
So I think I kind of talked about this when we were on the balcony. Is that niggas are so lame, bro.
A lot of these,
they'll be okay with being able to tell their homeboys.
Oh, yeah, we did see.
Like,
right,
I seen the pussy.
Yeah, I ate. I smelled. Yeah.
You know, I seen her naked.
Yeah, she.
What that mean? Like, what does that mean?
Teenage shit.
I'm telling you, but you'll be surprised. That's because going off what Trap said. What do you benefit?
What do you benefit? Yeah, exactly.
You finna go home and
look, and you know the line that the chicks will hit you with. He just like eating pussy. Okay. Who don't like eating pussy?
Yeah, who don't like eating pussy? You finna smash.
But I'm not just finna just do that.
I like eating apple pie, but if that bitch was nasty, I wouldn't eat it. I get something out of the eating of the apple pie.
Exactly.
It feels good. It makes and that's what I'm saying. It's crazy but it just kind of reminds me with relationships in general with people. Any relationship is a give and take. Mm-hmm. Whether it's friendships, whether it's you dating, it's never I'm gonna just give and you want nothing in return, because you might not want something that same monetary value, but you want that good friendship, or you want that because you're able to talk to them. They give you something in return. That's just how relationships work, right? Yeah. So in return, and you said it on the head. And I'm not a person to call people lame, but that to me is the most lamest. Like, I can't think of anything more lamer than to just go out here doing that kind of shit.
Okay, let me ask you a question now. Like, it's kind of a spin-off of that, man. Like, this is a kind of a political question, between men and women. You know what I mean? Like, we tried to talk about this subject multiple times. You know what I mean? It really didn't work out that well. But the feminization of men. Like, I kind of want to see how you feel on that subject. You know what I mean? Like, as far as I say the women hot right now. They like the women with rappers, they'll be hot right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, the whole woman power shit. Even the biggest rappers right now, they popping on every level right now. You know what I mean? And you got a lot of men, that's feminized. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just living up under their women and shit like that. Like, how do you feel about that?
Like being supported by a woman?
I mean, yeah. Like they pretty much taking on the woman role.
Yeah.
And like me even saying that, that's some backlash.
Hold on, wait. Taking on the woman role, because if you're just if you're staying at home or cleaning, cooking, taking care of kids or whatever, that's not bad, bro. You can do that because maybe your wife does have a better job or she's busy. But as long as you're trying to do something for your family, I think it's okay. As long as you're trying to provide the best you can, it's okay. Now, if you sitting at home not doing shit, that's.
I'm not just talking about that. Like, I'm talking about look how men dressing nowadays, man. They wearing purses, they wearing the tight. I'm talking about the whole thing. Like they're really getting in that role. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like they damn near wearing they dyeing their hair. They got blonde hair now. Like women, like this shit is getting out of hand, man. You know what I mean? Like, and our kids are growing up in this generation, so I kind of want to get how you feel about that.
I honestly can't tell you, man, but okay, maybe something real quick. I think it just goes back to like that social media type of following. They might see somebody do it, and then they think it's like just the new trendy thing to do. So let me do it. And man, I remember when like the skinny jeans and stuff like that was hot. Like it went from like wearing 40s to like wearing 28s. You know what I'm saying? But that was like.
We was the baggy jeans and the big shirt era, and then we went to hoodies. You know?
Because I think, you know, Lil Wayne was wearing baggy jeans back in the day, and then you know he went to skinny jeans, and then so I kind of would like to maybe it was Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Because he was wearing the baggy jeans, and as he started to, you know, transition to those skinny jeans, it seemed like everybody started transitioning to the skinny jeans. So I don't know, man. I be seeing a lot of young rappers like even Young Dolph wearing.
Yeah,
he a thug. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So he a thug. He wearing them tight ass little jeans like that, but. Moneybag, yo, niggas 6'4". You know what I'm saying? He wearing.
I also think a lot of the famous people and producers and musicians are like. But most of those guys are undercover, like gay. So it's like the people we are looking up to are gay. Like the guy who made Versace, bro, was gay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and these are people who dominate the fashion world.
And these niggas who they looking up to. So you're gonna have this gay backlash, this gay domino effect is gonna have effects on all types of.
And maybe like even like because I know like Thug was on that shit for a long time.
And nigga said he wore the dress to hide the sticky. Yeah. That's why he had the dress on.
No man, I think that once them guys sign like big labels and stuff like that, the labels want them to. I don't know. Maybe it's just like publicity stuff.
Yeah, it's it definitely is.
I don't know. But it also goes back to that like that social stuff and tabloids and magazines.
What they promote and they push it. They push that.
Because that nigga, if you remember when he put on that purple dress, he was everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. He was everywhere with it.
Publicity is what is that?
And so
there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Right, and there you go. So he's sitting back like shit. I did it.
I had a sticky in.
Look, I'm everywhere right now.
Understand?
You know what I'm saying? So then you gotta think like, is dudes willing to sell they realness or they whatever it is to be out here like that? And if you look at that situation, I think Thug's still a real nigga, but at the same time, he was everywhere, bro, when he put he was in that purple dress. So I don't know. I don't think it's something like that's in them personally. I think it's the way like the company, the label, they like, hey, do this.
A lot of people think it's an agenda, like especially with black men. There's an agenda to feminize the black man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Like that's a big conspiracy theory, man. A big theory.
I mean, it's a lot of gay niggas everywhere.
Exactly.
A lot of them.
They here.
All races.
And the crazy part is that some of them don't even dress like the gay niggas that wear the tight jeans. They still dress like us. They gay as fuck. Like, so it's been pushed, bruh. But like I feel like it's been pushed so much now. It's just a part of culture now. There's no way you could go and take it out. Yeah. And that's why I'm at with it. It's like it's here. So now we can't talk about what would happen if it's here because it's here. They done feminized the black man. Now it's just about. Do you want to be a part of it or do you want to separate you from it? Because, you know, I feel like that's where the line is drawn. Either you're going to be for feminization or you're not. Mm-hmm. And that's the two sides that people are taking, man. And just like with anything, people going to butt heads. Some people going to be for it, some people going to be not. But where I thought you was going to go with it was I was going to say that women do push a lot of the feminization on their kids and stuff like that because women always seem to praise that kind of reaction. It's not, you know, with us, like if you see your son doing some stuff, you'll be like, hey man, cut that shit out type shit. But women won't say that, oh, he just being himself. Like
some women don't be with that shit at all.
Maine, like our cousin Maine, she, you know, if they remember her, she's not like that. She doesn't like none of that. She wants
all I see.
Yeah, she wants boy. But a lot of women, you'll see them dress their kids up in that kind of stuff. It was so funny because somebody put a post like, women love dressing their kids up like the person they hate the most. And you know,
I seen that like the baby daddy that left.
The baby daddy that left, and they look just. And I feel like that's what women do. They try to put their kids in show their kids how the world would want their kids to be. So like if they gotta wear Nikes and they gotta wear Jordans and they gotta wear Supreme, so they easily influenced, like you said, by social media and the superstars and the rappers, man. So it's like, I feel like women, because women have a great, even as us as men, we love our moms. So if your mom say something, you kind of tend to do it. And as a kid, you don't really think about whether or not it's bad or good. You just go with it because it's your mom. So they have a major play on a lot of things that kids do, man. And I feel like women are just too easily acceptable of things like that. I'm not saying it's not a good or bad thing, but we just, I feel like us as a generation is just too acceptable of things that people put out there and just say it's cool. I'm cool with individuality and being different, but that doesn't mean it's for you. It's not always for you.
So let me ask y'all a question about how y'all feel about, since we on this subject, the D-Wade situation. Do you really think he's supporting it? Y'all talked about it before.
No, but we can definitely talk about it, bro.
Like, do you think he like really, like behind closed doors, nobody watching, just him and his kid, like really fully supported, like how he do when the camera's on and all of that?
I think so. I think it took years for him to get like that, like he spoke on that one podcast. I don't think he was like that when it first started. I don't think he was accepting of it. I don't think he was, but after a while, like I don't believe, like when he said she was 3 years old and he already knew, I don't believe that shit now. No. But I'm saying that.
Yeah, but he playing basketball.
Yeah, I feel like after a while, when he realized that his kid is not gonna change it, it's gonna be like this, he accepted it. And like you said, you want to try to be a part of what your kids want to be a part of. So and then Gabrielle Union, I'm sure, like everybody say, she wear the pants and and I don't try to put that much onto it, but I'm sure she had a lot of pushing in it too. Like, hey man, let your son be whatever he feels comfortable with, and because you'll listen to your significant other and stuff.
But see that kind of go back to what we were just saying. Like, you don't think that might have had. So you don't think Gabby might have said like, come on, Twan, like, this will look so good for you in front of the cameras.
No, I definitely think so. Because
just imagine if they's a regular family.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
You think Gabby saying that to Tyrone down the street? Come on, this will look so good to the hood. You know what I'm saying? This will look so good to grandma. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so.
You're right. No, I definitely agree with you 100%.
Man, we definitely in the age of like the LGBT.
Yeah, exactly. And you can get like I said, if we support them, we want to get people behind us because this is a big movement. We already said that's one of the highest movements between women's rights. LGBT is one of the two highest movements going on right now. So, of course, and knowing that how what's her name is, Gabrielle is, with just the things that she done in public, that of course she probably went to him and be like, you need to get behind this and support him, because I'm telling you, this is the kind of way it's gonna go. It's gonna help you out. You're getting out of the NBA anyways. This is something this is where you can promote yourself and build a different brand this way.
And on the flip side,
I won't say all, but I think that
she was in his. She definitely was in his.
But on the flip side, that shit would have went way.
It would have went David if he wasn't who they were.
Yeah. Oh man, the LGBT. They would have killed it. They would have killed it.
They would have killed it.
So that's why I think like it's. Telling you, and I keep saying it, like that social media influence, it can sway you. I think so. Yeah,
very powerful. You're right.
Because I don't think if you didn't have that pressure on him,
especially young minds, it's gonna sway young minds.
Yeah,
because that's who they look up to. All your kids, all your kids on social media. They do everything social. Every kid you see now is on their phone looking at some kind of social media. So you're right. That's gonna sway them, and then your kids are gonna sway you. Because no matter how much you try to be against your kid, when you love your kids, you want to support them. And at the end of the day, that's why I said at the end of the day, when his son decided that he kind of had no choice but to kind of.
I mean, I bet he felt
because he's such a high person in that.
Like you lost the son. You never lose a son, but it's like kind of lost a son.
Yeah.
Like kind of the loss of a son.
Yeah.
I mean. It's like you don't got your boy. Like,
it's right. And the main thing that we put him to do is populate, and your son, he's gonna carry on your name. You know what I mean? So that's always.
I also think that he feel okay with that too, is because he had other sons. If that would have been his only son, I think the whole demeanor would have been different. He wouldn't have been so. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be so. Let me promote this because he does have other sons, I feel like it made the transition easier too. But come on now, if that was your only son,
if that was my only son, I would feel
man.
Yeah.
That's
carry
are
on
you
the plan.
sure?
They'd be like, are you sure?
Yeah, that's a different dynamic.
Let's go test some things out,
let's
son.
try this a little longer, son, before we go there.
Before we go there. And but when you do go there, yeah, I'm gonna be with you. I'm gonna be so with you.
I mean, like the way I feel about it, man, is like I guess they were saying at one point that they were talking about doing a sex change, and all of that.
That's
stuff,
what
man.
That's still going on. That's still
we don't
I haven't heard anything.
It was
about
always
it.
a rumor too. Nobody ever confirmed or denied that that's what's actually.
That's
That's just said. That's
what
what
I'm
was
saying.
said.
It's a rumor for sure.
Yeah.
But you know, like my take on it was, you know what I mean, he too young to make those decisions, man.
No,
you gotta let
He shouldn't
him
even think
figure
about
yourself out, man.
Exactly.
He shouldn't even be thinking
You know,
about it.
before you even think about,
Taking the sex change.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't know, man. At that age, I don't think I would be like where Dwayne is with supporting it.
Yeah.
That's what I
Like,
said.
I'm gonna wait till you turn
Too young,
18, man.
Exactly.
Like, have you really tried
Tried
everything?
everything, bro.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
this stuff out here that you
Yeah.
don't want?
But my thing is
It's
that you
great,
can still
bruh.
be gay without the
great,
sex
bruh.
change. Like you can
Yeah, of
still
course.
be before you make the full change. Let's live a little longer. Let's wait till you. And I feel you on that. That's how I am. But we said this too on the like I don't think because I got LGBT people in my family, so I'm used to dealing with it. But like I said, I don't think I'm on the level of what Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle was. I know I'm not. So if he would have came to me telling me I want to be a woman, whoa, it would have been different. I'd be like, whoa, wait, where did this even? Wait, whoa, okay, give me your TV. Cut that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk to you. Cut the TV off. Come see.
Yeah, you definitely
Let me
have
see
to
what the
talk,
fuck going
bruh.
on
You
in your
need
mind.
that. Yeah, you need
But-
to talk.
That's just too young, man.
I ain't gonna keep it up too much longer, bro, because I really do want to talk to you so much more about so much other things, dog. So you definitely gonna have to come back, and we're gonna get on some sports and some other topics, bro. But I want to tell you that
Well, like the hurricane,
hey,
man.
bro. I
Oh,
appreciate you.
that's it? Oh, I was going to.
No, well, we started kind of late. That was
Okay,
said.
okay.
We're gonna do it. You gonna come back and do it again since we quarantined down because we got a lot of people that's gonna be there. But like I said, I want to talk to you about many more other things. I wanted to touch on the day party lifestyle and just, you know what I'm saying, sports with how we is and stuff. But it's late. I don't want to hold us up too long, man. And we gotta make moves, bro. But I want you to know that, damn it, I enjoyed you, bro.
For sure.
Appreciate it, man.
All right.
You know what I mean? The young Don.
I appreciate you coming through and sharing
Iceberg
with us,
Twan.
talking with us and giving us game, man. I want to shout out to all our fans, man, who still staying down watching us, man. Be looking forward to a lot of more guests, a lot of more dope conversations with dope people about dope things, man. Shout out to everybody who's still following us, man, and shout out to people who future followers. Shout out to all the women that's gonna watch this when he tag y'all in it. And hey, we single. Shout out to God, we here.
I ain't single, but yeah.
I'm not single, sadly.
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 I'm like,
Sadly.
Yeah,
Get that to God, man.
Get at the God, man.
But we out this batch, man.
U2S Media.